When you are thinking about hiring an agent, there's some questions I recommend you asking. And here they are. There's a dozen of them. The first one is, how many years have you been in real estate full time? And I've been in since 1984. Now it'd be easy for me to say they have to be in at least 30 years, but that really wouldn't be fair. I would say at least 5, 10 is better, but at least 5. Next thing is, how many homes have you sold in the past year? Now, statistically, there's different numbers, but typical agent will sell about 8 homes a year. That's not really a lot of homes. That's not a lot of experience. They probably don't have a big client base. So I really recommend that the agent, or if they're with a team, that they sell at least, I guess an individual agent probably 20, and a team will sell 50 or more. We sell between 1 and 200, sometimes more than that. So just mentioning that. Okay, what percentage of your listings sell? Now, you don't want an agent who will list your home and you only have maybe a 2/3%, 67% chance of it selling. I can tell you my number, but that's going to change over time. But really, you want somebody with a 80 to 90% success rate in selling their homes. The next one is, what percentage of list price do they obtain? With that, you want to have an agent who's getting 97, 98, 99%. This will also vary with the market. In a very hot market, sometimes it's actually 100, 101, 102%. But somebody who at least is definitely beating the average for the time. The next thing is, do you have a team or a staff of people? Because today it is difficult for an agent to have the skill set necessary for marketing, sales, dealing with the details of paperwork, technology, etc. So it's good that they have a team, that they have some assistants so they can really do the job for you right. Next thing is, they have buyer agents, because real estate has kind of moved. The better agents have teams. So a good agent is not able to do everything that I just listed and then also drive people all over San Diego County looking at homes. So they'll have buyer agents that work with them. So that's critical. The next one, and this is maybe a tricky question, but you look them right in the eyes and you say, have you ever read the contract word for word? Most agents who are advising you on a contract, they're saying, oh, this is the price, etc., but it's 8, 10, 12, 15, 20 pages. They've never even read the form. So you want to make sure they've read the form so they know what's in it. Next thing is, how do you make sure that my buyer, the buyer for my home, will be qualified? We're, I'd say, pretty diligent, and that is, when somebody makes an offer, I require that they have present their proof of funds, which is generally their bank statements. The next thing is, I want another FICO or credit score. And the next thing, depending on the down payment, I definitely want a pre-approval letter, but usually from a lender that I know, because a pre-approval letter can really not necessarily be worth the paper it's written on, because some lenders are not that thorough. They'll just whip out a letter and then they'll verify the information afterwards. So that was number 9. Number 10 is, what if I'm unhappy with your service? You might want to have an out clause in your agreement. The next one is a trick question. What are the benefits of your firm? Now, you're hiring an agent, and yes, that agent's going to have a firm, but really the agent is going to be doing everything. The firm is going to be almost not involved at all. So if they try to sell you on their firm and they say, I'm with big name real estate company, and you should use us because we're international and we have 10,000 agents, and with this, that's irrelevant. So they're really trying to sell you and not actually give you an honest answer. So that should make you take pause if that's how they answer the question. And the last thing is, what makes you different? I think that's a good question, to find out what that agent does differently and uniquely than the average agent. So that is the 12 questions I suggest you ask when you're talking to an agent and considering hiring him or her. Thank you. Call us at 858-457-KENT. That's 858-457-5368. Or check us out on the web at garykent.com.